Hello everyone, it's Brightmaster here, and today I have a LEGO Aquazone Aquanauts set. This is the 1822 Sea Claw 7 from 1995. This set comes with 192 pieces, was rated for ages 8 to 12, and cost you $20 back when it was in stores. So this is the second Aquanaut set that I've reviewed, the fourth Aquazone set that I've reviewed. The other Aquanaut set that I reviewed is the Neptune Discovery Lab, the largest and I think the best set of the theme in a set that I had wanted since 2012, and I think it was one of the first 90s sets that I'd ever seen. But yeah, ever since then I've been interested in Aquanauts, so very interesting series, very interesting sets, and yeah, it kicks off a lot of other interesting underwater themes. So yeah, let's look at the box to be the first part of the review. Alright, so this is the box, and it is probably the strangest LEGO box that I have ever seen. I'm not sure why the packaging is this way. I don't really see why, but it's interesting. So, of course, here it has the little picture of the set, which is here at the bottom. Here has the piece count here. The name is actually at the front and not on the top, which is what usually would be the case with sets of this time. You see the octopus, you're grabbing onto a crystal. LEGO system, of course. Here at the top is where you would open it up, funny enough. And that's what it looks like up there. It says Aquanauts. Sounds like astronauts, which is a really nice ring to it. Let me just turn around the box. And here are the alternate builds, of course. Very interesting. Nothing looks as good as the set, though. And here's something interesting. It says Aquazone Special Offer New Building Pieces. Unless those pieces were in the set, I did not get in on that special offer. Maybe I'm around, I don't know what, 20... when I got this, maybe 22, 23 years late. Yeah, so that's really it for the box, but very interesting. Alright, so here are the instructions that come in the set. Of course, they're in good condition since I got it new, but yeah, you can see there's the crease here. 28 pages including the back. No box that really tells you what pieces you need for each step, but it does require you to pay attention, which is always good. There's a little fish here for each page number, which is kind of nice. And at the back, they show you the alternate builds, which is nice. But overall, these instructions are pretty easy to follow. Alright, so there are two Aquanauts that come in the set. This is the first one here, which pilots a smaller craft, and this is what it looks like. A black visor piece, white helmet, a chrome sword. This is the time when LEGO was not afraid to use chrome. And yeah, a bunch of different colors on here between the blue, the white, the black, but it somehow manages to work. It works out very well, actually. You lift up the visor, and this is what he looks like. Green glasses, and has some red hair. He has a little Aquanaut symbol right here, and of course a zipper. No back printing or leg printing, but nonetheless a really nice looking minifigure. I always like the Aquanauts. They always look good. I think the Hydronauts look a little bit more fancy with their chrome helmets, but these definitely look nice. Of course, they have flippers as well, which help them swim, and there's a little propeller back here, which of course guides them along if they have to move quicker. Plus, there's also two clips here, so you can get one of their chrome knives and put them right here if they want to go hands-free in the water. So, overall, a nice looking minifigure. Alright, here is the second Aquanaut. He's the one who pilots the main vehicle. Very nice minifigure as well. Overall has the same torso, legs as the last minifigure, same flippers, helmet, but a transparent blue visor, which I think is really nice. Also has a chrome knife as well. Visor lifts up. He has this kind of face. I think this face is also in the RoboForce Robo Raider, if I remember correctly. I haven't looked at that set for a while, but I think this is the same face. He has some 5 o'clock shadow, has a little sweatband there. Very much a look of those times, I think. And he has some black hair as well, but overall, a really nice looking minifigure. LEGO did a good job on these, so nothing to complain about. Well, the last thing we have to look at is a sea creature out of the animal organisms in this set. Very nice looking minifigure. Is all one piece. You can stick something on his eyes to make his eyes a different color in here if you want to attach them to something. And yeah, very nice look right there. I think they still make these To my knowledge, I haven't looked in the past maybe 4 years or so, but to my knowledge, they're still around the mold. And yeah, overall, looks nice. I made sure to say animal life because there is some plant life in this set. There is a little piece of seaweed right here. It's double colored. There's this piece right here, which is usually used for bushes and city sets. And here, there's this bottom piece. And this bottom piece, I think, is retired. It has 4 studs here. It makes these bushes larger, which I think is a good thing. I'm surprised that they don't have that anymore. But I think it actually makes it look better. You know, some bushes are taller than others. But maybe Lego forgot that actually exists, that bushes actually need to grow. But, well, that's what this looks like. Really nice, in my opinion. Here is the smaller submarine thing. It's really isn't that much. I wouldn't say it's the best build. It has a little Aquanaut symbol right here, and does have some flippers. And this can sit one minifigure on there, so you can take the Aquanaut and sit him on there. Overall, it looks alright. It's not my favorite. Doesn't have any sort of propeller on it, no control panels, so I think Lego could have done a little bit better on this one. But overall, it gets the job done, so I can't say too much against it. Alright, so here's the Sea Claw 7 itself. A very interesting looking submarine, if I do say so myself. It has a very large cockpit area, a very large windscreen, so there's a lot of visual. The pilot has a lot of areas to see around in the underwater, which is pretty important, especially if you want to know where you're going and to see if there's any aqua sharks attacking you, which are of course the enemies for the Aquanauts. There is a double hinged opening for the little canopy right here. Looks very nice. I only had this these two pieces once before in the Neptune Discovery Lab, but anyway, you can get the minifigure and you can sit him. Let's sit him right back here, I think. Yeah, that's good. You can sit right there. And then, of course, you can close him up. And I do like the fact that it's double hinged, has a nice effect. Over here, you can see there is, just looks like a lot of plates, but it actually is a claw. So if you push this back here, the claw will open up, and it can pick things up. For example, if you want to put this crystal here, which is what these Aquanauts are trying to find, power crystals, you can open up the claw and pick it up. Overall, looks pretty good. There's an engine right here as well, and of course you could set it back down once you are done. Once you have your crystal, you can put it in a box. One of these actually that has a magnet at the top. Put the crystal inside. There you go. And on the other side of the sub, there is an arm. Right here has a little gun right here that you can actually use as a minifigure accessory. I forgot to show that to you, but now you know. And it's pretty flexible. You can move it from side to side, up and down. And you can come along and pick up the box, and there you go. And yeah, I think it's really nice. I always like when they include magnets in sets. I think it looks really good, very effective. And you can take, of course, the crystal out, open up these side compartments on either side. One has a little jumper plate right here, so you can take the crystal and put it right here. I guess this is where the engine connects to, so you get the power source and it connects, of course, to the engines. And the other side is pretty empty, so that's where you can put the box, so it can be reused for another find. Of course, you could close those up. These are printed. There are no stickers in the set, by the way. It's all prints. Overall, I think these prints look really good. Again, the Aquanaut symbol, and two little windows, so you can obviously see what's inside. They're not actually transparent, but just for the effect. And right here, you can see that there are on both sides actually little knives right here, which look quite nice. Up on top, they actually have a compass, which does work. It's actually pointing in the directions which it should be. North is that way, west, east, and south. So overall, it's really nice. I like that Lego included that. Just those little things that they didn't need to include, but they included it just because. I always appreciate that. So this thing is powered, of course, by this engine and 3 large propellers at the back, so it definitely can move pretty fast underwater. And there is a ladder back here, I guess, if you need to get in here. It's very tight for a minifigure. I think it looks actually really good from the back. the Submarine maybe better than it does from the sides, although it does look still pretty good. I think the back really looks good with the engines, looks very beefy with the wings back here, but overall, really nice looking set overall. I do like it. So now I'm going to show you the mini catalog that comes with this set. Alright, so here is the mini catalog for 1995. I'm not sure, but this might be the only set that I have that has this catalog that I've reviewed. So, yeah, if you want to look at something, feel free to pause. So, let's get into this. Oh, first thing here is Aquanauts. Very nice. If you want to challenge, how many times can you find this crazy kid in the catalog? So I have this set. I have reviewed it. Other interesting sets here. 1995. These are the Aqua Sharks that are trying to steal the crystals as well. Turn the page. Here you have Royal Knights and Dragon Masters, I think. Yep. I have reviewed this set as well. The Royal Knights Castle. Really good set. Hopefully I can get the drawbridge, which can, I think, connect to it to some degree. There's the carriage and some other sets. Really nice looks here. Really nice dioramas. Yeah, other sets here. The Fire-Breathing Fortress. Another interesting set. Pirates and Islanders. I think I have a tiny pirate set from 2009, but not the biggest pirate collector. But I do admire the sets, though, especially the Islanders. They're pretty creative. And I think that's King Kahuka. I think that's his name. Unitron Spires, great lines. I have reviewed every Unitron set that's out there. So type in the name and you'll find it on this channel. The Monorail, definitely one of the best sets of all time. Definitely best space set of all time. Other sets here really good. They do have some Space Police 2 left over. Funny enough, no Ice Planet, but Space Police 2, I think. Nice picture, Spyria set. I've reviewed all of them. I have all of them except this little one here, the Cyber Saucer. No, here's Ice Planet. Yeah, another interesting series. Don't have any of the sets, but definitely a series I can appreciate. Here's some town. Very interesting looking raft. Some roads. Very nice. Ooh, I actually do have that set, actually. Here is the airport. Now those sets, very nice shuttles. Oh, I do have the Transcon 2. Also been reviewed. More city, town stuff. There's more of it. This is before they really juniorized their stuff, so I still think it looks quite good. Harbor area, very nice. Paradisa, the girls theme that anyone who's even not a girl, of course, could like. Something that us guys could appreciate as well. Belleville, nah, not a fan. I know some people like it, so it makes them happy. Trains, this is where they still have the these motors. I heard that some of the sets didn't even come with the motors. That's pretty dumb of Lego. Every train should come with the motor, especially with the amount of money you're paying. So, yeah, pretty nice. Model team, I guess, a really nice looking theme. Seems like a predecessor to Creator. Here is Technic with the big Technic minifigures. I know some people like them, some people hate them. I actually kind of like them. I think they fit well for Technic. And here are some other Technic sets. That one looks good. Here's if you want to get the Lego Club magazine. When you still, I think, have to... Yep, I think you still have to pay for it at this time. No more. No more. If you want to get it, it's free, I think. There you go. So, that's for the United States. The other one was for Canada. So that's it for the little magazine. So, now for my overall thought. Alright, so for my overall thoughts on the set, I think it's quite good. I don't think it's perfect by any means. It's not one of my top favorite sets, but it certainly is a solid set. Comes with some nice minifigures, some nice features. Overall, good looking submarine. I do like the claw and the magnet bits. How much I'd pay for it? $30, $35 at most. I got this $35 sealed. I think it was worth it, but don't pay anything more than $35, or definitely nothing more than $40 for it. It's not that much to it. It's not worth that much. I'd go for a larger set if there's nothing available, or wait that's another option. But overall, I think it's a great set. Aquazone is a great series. I think it's almost as good as Space, or maybe even better. I don't know actually which one I like more, because I like a lot of the Atlantis stuff. So I like space and underwater and nights and stuff. But anyway, great series, great set. No big negative things to say. So I recommend that you get this set. Bye.